Peace. It's your boy Fast Life Boss. We here with another episode of the new Mexicated Smoke Session series. I'm here tonight with a very, very special guest, Queen B, Vero. We're in the house, live on location from the Queen B Smoke Shop. Hey, good evening. Thank you for coming.
Good evening.
Hey, so it's a pleasure to have you here, Queen B. You are our first local business owner on the show. So you're our first female on the show. Shout out to Big Lexi from the Desert Guys, but you're our first primary female to be on the show. I'm excited. You're our first interview live on location. So this is a very special interview. I'm excited to have you. Thanks for coming.
It's an honor to have you guys here at my shop. I'm forever grateful for you guys coming.
Thank you. Thank
Get my word out a little bit about myself.
Okay, no doubt we're gonna do that for sure. First of all, like I said, we at the smoke shop, the Queen B Smoke Shop. Where we located at right now?
600 South Solano.
600 South Solano.
Yeah, the corner of Kansas and Solano, catty corner to Carlos Jr., right off the main strip.
We right off the main strip on Solano. And what's the street right here?
Kansas.
Come down if you in Las Cruces, if you stopping through. We at 600 South Solano?
Yes.
600 South Solano, Las Cruces, New Mexico, Queen B Smoke Shop. Come through. We got everything you need. They got everything you need. Beautiful location. Come through. So, Queen B, how long have you been in business here?
1 year. Well, technically, I started paying rent on this in February. You know,
Okay.
so 1 year. I didn't open my doors till March, and my grand opening was in April. So my 1 year anniversary block party will be 4/20.
Okay.
And that was like how I opened it, you know, my grand opening. I did it on the 21st because I was already committed to other events going on in the city. So I moved my date to the Saturday, you know, but it's the same.
Okay. So before we talk more about the current events and the current status of the smoke shop, and you know, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you come from?
I'm from right here. I'm a local here.
Okay.
My ancestors are here. This is where my parents are from, you know, so I have a lot of generations that go back to this earth right here. You know, this is where my family originated from. It's right here. I mean, just like 4 blocks south.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
My grandma's house is 2 blocks away from here, and I grew up in that house.
Wow.
And so my mom's like, you never left the block, you know, like you're still on Kansas. And I'm like, so every day I pass by that, I see Soto right there on the little brick wall still that my cousin tagged when he was 12 years old, you know, so it's still there. That's still part of like my upbringing. You know? I never left the hood. We always stayed right here in the hood.
Wow. So you're a local Las Cruces, a local New Mexican. Tell us what gave you the drive or the idea that you wanted to start your own business and be an entrepreneur?
So I've always kind of just been a hustler.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I went to school and whatnot. I got 2 degrees in science, but I also racked up like thousands of dollars of student loan. You know, that's how me and my babies lived. And I finished my degrees. I used to have a partner, and it was his idea. His and I, both of our idea. You know, he had the idea. I funded it.
Okay.
He said, hey, let's buy some Chinese glass, or let's buy some glass from DH Gate. And then I was like, wait a minute, I got a boy that has a glass line. Let me call him up, see if I can meet with him. And after that meeting, I bought $1,200 worth of glass before we even had a shop. So then my boy Saba had this shop, and I was gonna rent the next shop, and I mean, by the grace of God, I just jumped in this one, you know, and everything fell into place from there. And then I became a solo, you know, a sole proprietor. This just became mine. You know, sometimes it's just people don't agree with what you believe in, and people aren't gonna acknowledge you for hustling as hard as you hustle. You know, so only you can value yourself. And if they didn't want to value what I was doing and put in the same work I was doing, then why should I share it? You know? So during that time, I decided to call it Queen Bees, because I was going to LA by myself and making those trips and connecting with vendors. And the first time I went to LA, I connected with every single one of my vendors firsthand. You know, every single vendor. I went to the alleys in LA and connected with all these amazing women. You know, like these shirts come from the alleys of LA. You know, a lot of my glass over there, a lot of the stuff that I used to start my shop. And I went there and they helped me. And my right hand, he didn't go with me to LA. He didn't want to do that for me. You know, he went and bought a damn dog instead of buying a cash register. So then I said, I'm going to call it Queen Bees. So then from there it went south, and it was mine anyways. You know, I funded the whole project. So there was nobody that could tell me nothing. Mine.
That's real.
You know, and so I took a leap of faith, and I was scared, and it's a lot of work. Like, nobody does my inventory. I do it. You know? I'm here 90% of the time. Like, the walls, down to my inventory, down to connecting with all these vendors and getting local shit in my shop, that's all footwork, you know? But I had the drive to do it, so it expanded, and I'm forever grateful.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, with that being said, you sound very self-motivated, very, you know, very wise. I talked to you before a little bit, you know, before we were filming. You know, you said that you had an emphasis on local business.
Yes.
You said 16 local businesses?
At least 16 local businesses in here. All from New Mexico true. You know, so I pride myself in that. I don't know how many, well, I can guarantee these smoke shops here are not doing what I do. You know, Fat Glass is the most local, and I applaud them for that, because they keep their glass local. They have the local glass blower in there, and they've been one of the only local shops for years. You know, that's where I send people. If I don't have what they need here, I send them there.
Okay.
Because I still believe that they support local sustainability, but I took it to a different level. Like, I seeked women, I seeked men, all kinds of different varieties of everything you can find in my shop. You could come into my shop and not be a smoker and spend $200.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
This is not just like a smoke shop.
True.
Boutique.
True.
Queen Bee's Smoke Shop Boutique, because you can find such a variety of things. So many local businesses, you know? And all little mom and pop joints that are all growing now. Like, I first started with these people called Yerba Buena, and they're a CBD local distributor. It's a mom and a dad and a daughter. And one of my homies was like, yo, you gotta get this CBD line, it's dope. And I was like, okay, let me call them. So I called them, and they're now opening their shop. Wow. 1 year later, you know, they're opening a CBD room. They came up with the luxury skin line. They have boomed their business as well. And I got to see that just like they got to see that with my shop. So it's like 1 year of progress for both our businesses.
Wow, wow. That's definitely a beautiful thing. One thing that I definitely can agree with you on is we have to circulate within our community. You know, we definitely have to build one another up and support one another. Even though we're all competitors, it's enough out here for all of us. And I wanted to talk to you about like the struggles of that. I mean, because everyone doesn't want to support one another. Everyone doesn't want to see the next business or the next person prosper or circulate within. So, like, tell me a little bit about the hardships that you have had. You know, you talked about some of them, but speak on like the hardships of being a local business owner or independent. You know.
The only hardship I have is time. You know, I'm a single mother, 3 kids. This is my 4th kid.
Okay.
So time is my biggest factor. If I had 10 trays, it would be awesome, you know? And also the support, you know, it's amazing to see how many people hate on success. You know, all my 20-year friends, gone. You know, it's lonely at the top.
It is.
You know, and I don't even know. That's the most. Gangstar says it the best in Moment of Truth. That's all. You know, so you gotta just keep pushing forward. You know, and I have my little ones, and they give me that motivation. So if they see mommy fall, then they're gonna be weak. And maybe not weak, but then they're gonna think that that's acceptable, and I'm not comfortable with that. You know, I'm not comfortable being broke. You know, like I have to hustle. I have to hustle 4 times as hard. I get no child support. You know, but my shop provides it all. The universe provides it all, and I get that. And I'm abundantly blessed. You know, and I take care of people. People take care of me, and it's more like my customers now, and my vendors, and all the local community. Like I seek these women out. I find them on Instagram. I see their pretty little soaps or their bath bombs. And I'm like, hey, you want to wholesale and put your stuff in my shop? I have like 5 or 6 different local people that have never wholesaled until I asked them.
Wow.
You know, and they're like honored. You know, and I'm like, of course, I'm trying to buy wholesale. That's the only way to go. Right. You know, in the long run. But it's also supporting their business. Like you say, we all can eat. So if I take a little bit of what this person's talent and that person's talent and this person's talent, and you see my shop is painted, this is how my boys eat. 90% of my friends are artists, so I support their hustle. This is the way they feed their family, you know?
It's a beautiful shop.
Somebody asked me, like, who, did you do all this art or did something? And I was like, oh, like, I supported my friends and I commissioned them to come to it was a job for them. So anytime any of them are in town, they know they could come to the shop, whether they have a painting to sell or I have a little piece of wall that they can tack up on. You know, you keep that money flowing within your community, keep that local sustainability, and then we can get out of that slave mentality, you know, and we're able to sustain ourselves without fucking no help. You know, I'm gonna get to that level, you know, and I would love to see all my friends who are business owners and who are not to succeed in that level. I'm not like the average hater ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? If we had more women praising each other, more men praising each other, more humans praising each other and building each other up, but you will find that, you know, you just gotta build a basket. Think about a basket. You gotta build your foundation of your basket. And whoever's gonna weed themselves out are gonna be the weak. But the ones that are gonna be strong in your foundation, you're gonna be able to hold that water when those walls are built, and that's gonna be a dope basket, you know? True. And it's an infinite circle of life.
True. Yo, QV, Quick V dropping gems on y'all. Man, I'm in the new Mexicated Smoke Session series. I'm feeling great. Got a great interview.
I don't know if it's just because pineapple kush between my jaws has got me feeling like I'm on top. Feeling like I woulda stand up.
So, Queen B, New Mexicated, you know, we have some New Mexicated merchandise right here in the store. New Mexicated, to me, and what I've always said, is more like a state of mind, a name of just a culture, you know, just New Mexicated just happens to be what describes the state of mind of us. And we do rap, we do have music videos. Shout out to Pana, IBSG, Solo, Y Dollar, Akeem, everybody that's been on the show. And we do record. I'm in the New Mexicated studios right now recording some new material. So I say that to say this. What type of music do you listen to?
Anything but, I actually kind of like a little bit of country. But I love jazz, I love blues, I love old rock. I mean, I like old school hip hop. I don't really listen to any of the new rap music that's going on because I believe that music is a way to control the people. And if you think about all the music that's coming out these days, when you think about our youth and the dying rate of our youth, because they're listening to all this fuck shit on the music, you know, there's a problem there. There's a problem when that fucking feel-good hip-hop that's gonna motivate you to do something good, like KRS-One. When I saw KRS-One live in concert in El Paso a few months ago, he's the first hip-hop artist that brought tears to my eyes, just because he spit so much knowledge, you know? And never lost that, never became commercialized. He never became a commercialized asshole, you know? And then I hear, like, I'll go to a club or something and hear some crazy shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And you see everybody all zombied up in this false illusion of happiness, getting all fucked up, spending all their fucking rent and bill money to have a good time, you know?
Right.
And they're listening to this robotic ass, systematic, oppressive fucking music that keeps people enslaved.
Trap.
You know, I don't
Trap.
take that shit. You know,
Yeah.
I like Talib Kweli.
Okay.
I like Erykah Badu.
All right.
I like John Coltrane. He's my favorite artist.
Okay.
Number one. You know, Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin. You know, I listen to a whole wide variety of people, but I like old school feel-good music. You know, I like music that's gonna make me take a fresh breath. Not something that's gonna make me anxious. And that new shit, I don't know. It just makes me feel weird. You know. Some of it I can vibe to. I grew up on gangster rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I could recite every lyric of the old Snoop, Eazy-E.
Right.
Like I took my niece to a Daz Dillinger album release at a sesh in California.
Shout out my nigga Dad.
And it was crazy. It was like, you know, it ain't no fun if the homies can have that. And I knew every single word to that fucking song. And my niece is 20 years old and she's looking at me like, are you fucking serious? Yeah, you don't listen to this shit, but I grew up on it and I was raised to that, and it was part of the lifestyle back then. You know, I grew up with some roughneck motherfuckers. You know, that's why I can still stand tall.
You are a strong woman, and it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Spit a lot of knowledge, very informative, very insightful. So thank you for that. Appreciate you sharing that and being genuine with us on camera. So many things to talk about, so many things I want to ask you, but I'm gonna get back into the topic of the shop, you know, the local scene. I've heard you on the radio.
Nice.
How was that?
It was scary.
It was scary.
I was like, I just wanted to get the word out that I was a local shop and cut that part of my interview out. You know, so all he focused on was the Valentine's Day basket. We talked a little bit about a CBD, but my main emphasis was wanting people to know that I'm a local shop. You know, that I support local businesses like Mexicated. I met them last year at the 420 convention. I was like, that's so dope. That's a husband and a wife and their baby. And she draws and he pushes it, you know? And so when people come in here and ask about the New Mexicated label, I'm like, this is local. This is a husband and a wife and they got their baby. And they're like, huh? And I say the same for Yerba Buena. This is a mom and a dad and a daughter. You know what I mean? So when I get down to that personal level with the vendor, who now are my friends, like it's a whole different relationship. We're supporting each other, you know? And then I have this woman named Natasha. She's the Nina treatment. She makes all the soaps and the candles, and all these people came together to help me for my shop. And that's what I seeked out. Fuck China. Fuck DHA. Fuck going cheap. You know what I mean?
We love you, China.
If you look at my shelves, I can't. I'd rather keep my money in the circle. Even the Chinese shit that I do have, I buy it from a third party that's out of LA, so I'm supporting their LA business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
And that's what local sustainability.
So you voted for Trump then, huh? Trump said fuck China. Say tax they ass.
I don't vote.
Tariff they ass, huh?
that glass tear up didn't do shit.
Fuck me.
I can show you right now the difference of what I pay for $1 from Chinese versus what I can't buy no local glass for $1.
Yo, but since we talking about local businesses and Chinese, shout out to the Asian buffet up there on motherfucking Walnut or whatever. Yo, I fucks with y'all niggas. Yo, ni hao, nigga. I fuck with y'all Asian niggas. I love y'all niggas. Y'all know that, man. Ichi Dan, nigga. So, back to this. I seen you on Instagram Live. You do something every Tuesday, Wednesday. What it you do something for locals, or you have some people come through?
I have a raffle every single month at my shop.
Right.
So any purchase over $10 gets you a raffle ticket. If you spend $40, I usually give you like 4 raffle tickets.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Every month. It doesn't matter what month it is. This month I did 2. It was Valentine's Day the other day, and I was all salty. You know, so I was like, let's give some shit away. So then I started doing one thing and another thing, and then just seeing the reaction of my customers, you know, lit up their day. So I was like, hell yeah. But it's a little incentive that I offer back to the community, just because the community takes care of me. Because of my community, I'm here. Because of my community, I flourish, you know? So I have to give back. We have to keep balance. And I don't know any other fucking smoke shop that gives anything away for free.
Nah, yeah, you definitely one of a kind. One of a kind. My top, Fast Life Music, the Mexicated top choice is here. Queen B. Y'all, like she said, this is the community. We are the community. We products of this community. So we're going to get a love back. We're not going to give the hate back from the community. We're going to give y'all the love back. This is what it's about, the love. And you see where this shit take you. It take you to where you want to be in life. QB right here, she got her own shit. It's a struggle, but she happy, right? Can we say that?
I'm happy.
You on your path. You ain't on nobody's path. You know what I'm
No.
saying? So that's what we doing it for. We giving back, and it's the love, and that shit comes back in a way better. You know, comes back better. We just little people, simple people with simple requests. You know.
We're all ants working. If we all work together as ants do in a colony, or as bees do in a colony, you know, if we took it back to that simplicity of being an insect, we flourish. You know? So I'm trying to instill that back on my community. That's why I have certain events. You know what I mean? That's why I do events honoring women. I did a big old trunk or treat for the kids during Halloween. You gotta put positive vibrations out to the universe, you know? You gotta spread that love, that light. I was a pessimist for a lot of years, you know? I was miserable and unhappy and just miserable, you know? And once I let that go, all my blessings started coming.
Indeed. That's the realest shit we done have filmed in this motherfucker. Go ahead and take notes. Hope y'all got y'all notebooks out. It's real shit up in here today. Thank you for blessing us. We live, 600 South Solano, Queen Bee Smoke Shop, Las Cruces, New Mexico. I'm Fast Life Boss. We here with Queen Bee. Queen Bee, you got any upcoming events, any future endeavors going on that you want to talk about?
So next month I have a all-women's vendor market and artist market. It's to honor women. Next month is a month to honor women. I guess it's National Women's Month, whatever.
Okay.
But
every month is National Women's Month.
I think every day should be.
Every
We are life givers, and a lot of people don't honor that anymore. Anyways, besides that point, yeah, next month I'm having a market especially for women.
Okay.
So I'll have all women vendors, live art going. We're gonna have some spoken word and poetry.
Oh shit.
And I'm trying to get all my men to come cook a meal for them. You know.
All right.
So I got like an okay from like 3 or 4. But then my big event is 420. That's my 1-year anniversary. I'm gonna close down the block, have a big block party. I think right now I have 10 confirmed people who want to perform live music. I think I might have 2 bands. The radio will be here for 3 hours. I have at least 20 vendors, 3 food vendors. but it's gonna be a big block party celebration right here, and I'm giving all kinds of stuff away again. I already have a $500 tattoo from Dario at Unbreakable, a couple more from Custom Culture, a bunch of gift certificates. Some of my friends are business owners, so they'll do mani-pedis, a full salon, plus I'm gonna give away mad shit. First 50 people will get a goodie bag, you know, so it's just a celebration of being here for a year. So I'm gonna do it big, so it can go down in the books and people can remember. Like when those kids came for my trunk or treat, their parents also came back to my shop. I was like, I brought my kids to your trunk or treat. I had a cakewalk going on in here. My parents were running a cakewalk in the smoke shop. It was crazy. I had like 400 kids coming through here. And all my vendors outside were giving candy, and it was dope. We had a vendor market that night too. So I just try to incorporate, once again, local vendors, local businesses. I'm trying to get all my local vendors that I have in this shop to be a vendor outside. So people can see, like, hey, this is what Asa can do, but you can also buy my stuff here. You know? I just have to do things so my whole community is involved. Like I told my neighbor Saba next door, he's involved. I incorporated my Las Cruces nutrition, even my neighbor next door. I'm like, you guys can't sell Herbalife shakes because it's gonna be 420, and I want them to make money. You know, like we should all be able to make money at that event. And so I'm like, think of something. Sell water. You know, I do something, but it's gonna be good. You know, and I know that this year was just the beginning.
Definitely. We're looking forward to seeing you 420 2019. We right here, 600 South Solano. Big ass birthday party, 1 year anniversary. Mexicated will be here. You know what I'm saying? Along with so many awesome vendors. I'm excited about it. 420, that's April 20th.
And it's on a Saturday.
You feel me? Like, hey, you ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got to go to work that day. So come through. We'll be here. Queen Bee. Block party, 1 year anniversary. Looking forward to it. Also, if you're a local woman, vendor, art maker, spoken word poet, come through.
Even just come through if you're not.
Yeah, if you're not.
And the men come down too, but we're trying to focus on women vendors.
Yeah.
You know?
Men, just come through and support.
Support them.
Come by. You know what I'm saying? Come by. Come show your woman support. We got to do that. You know, we got to support each other as human beings on this level. So come through. Y'all know where it's at, man. Y'all know where it's at. 600 South Solano, Queen Bee Smoke Shop, Las Cruces, New Mexico. Where can we reach you at, Queen Bee?
Right here.
Instagram,
Facebook. There's a page. Facebook, there's a page. I'm trying to get somebody who started Twitter. I'm not really up to par with all the advertising like I should be, but you know, there is an Instagram. You can just mostly catch me here.
Okay, no doubt. For all my people on social media, Queen Bee Smoke Shop on IG, Facebook. Hey, sometimes they go live. You can catch an event. She always, you know, premieres new products. So if you're looking for new glassware, accessories, clothing, it's a Nintendo in here. I have some tea in here that I bought. It's coffee in here. Like, everything is in here. But if you want to look before you leave, look her up. Queen Bee on IG, Queen Bee Smoke Shop on Facebook. Any shout outs?
Shout out to my babies and my community, which keeps me here. To all my vendors. Shout out to you guys for coming down here.
No doubt, thank you.
And letting me talk a little bit.
Indeed.
But to my mom, you know, she's my back. She's my number one support. So without her, I'd be nothing. Not my mom and dad. I'd just be nothing. So I have to honor my parents and honor my children and honor my ancestors of this land. You know, ask permission. You have to ask permission before you did this. And that's why I feel protected. But That's as far back as I can go. Those are like my actual memories.
No doubt. Well, it was a pleasure. I said it many times. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for spending time out your busy day. Great business, great interview, great person, just a great experience. Everyone get y'all ass down here. You ain't gotta smoke to come down here. She got everything for you. This is what New Mexicated, this is what New Mexico, this is what it's about right here. It's what the land of enchantment is about. We sitting in it right now. The vibes is real. Y'all stay tuned. If you want to get interviewed by me, Fast Life Boss, make sure you hit up my boy at the New Mexicated page on Instagram, or you hit up my boy El Gato, DJ Sauna. Shout out to the Fast Life Music family. Everybody back home watching. It's all love. We're taking over. Stay tuned. I feel better now that I can hold this weed in my hand and talk.
Hey, it's a smoke session, right?
Right. It's just gonna look funny when they see your ass with no shirt, no jacket.
And then a jacket? Dude, it's cold here.
Yeah.
It's cold here. I couldn't do it no more with no jacket. I graduated in 2015.
I shot the sheriff, not the sheriff.